Hey guys, Larios here. I'm back with another video, and in this video we are unboxing the Beyblade X Bey Dran Dagger, and this is the Dran Dagger deck set. It's pretty interesting that they're releasing a mainline Bey because this is kind of technically like the evolution of one of the main characters' Beyblades in a triple set, and a lot of people have been complaining about that. And I can get behind the complaint, and I do understand why they're complaining about it, and it makes sense because that first brings the price up a lot more than it should be, and second, it just gives us more bays that we don't really need in a way, because they're not new bays, they're just re-releases with different colors and different parts. So really the main focus is the icon Beyblade, the packaging Beyblade, which is in this case Dran Dagger. And it's interesting really that we got a new drawn Beyblade so early on, because this is only just a few months after Beyblade X release. It's literally like 4 to 5 months after Beyblade X released. So it's pretty surprising we're getting an evolution this quickly. But we'll talk a little bit about that towards the end of the video. Thankfully, this is not a random booster. So thankfully, they did not lock a evolution bay of the main party in a random booster. But with that said, this is the first deck set that we are getting basically, and because of that, there's a new package layout. So this stays the same. Again, these are now to represent the color of the Beyblade, not necessarily the type. But then we got this blue triangle here that shows the 3 bays we are getting in this set. And honestly, I really like this. It really contrasts nice with all of this. Like this banner over here, the streaks, everything, like it works so well. I really like this packaging. My only complaint is that this is a different shade of blue than this, and this is translucent, whereas this is solid. So it works, and I can understand why they wanted to go with this being translucent, but I think it would have made sense if it was at least the same shade, and then they either made this translucent as well. But I know why they didn't, because every single other one of their products does not have this as being translucent. So yeah, we got Dran Dagger over here, and he looks amazing. I'm excited for this. And then in this set, we got 2 attacks and 1 balance. So let's take a look here at the back. We've got Common X as the owner of Dran Dagger. So we've got Dran Dagger 460, and then I forgot the name of this bit. I wish it was rubber, but it's not. I really forgot that. I'm so sorry. And then we got Shark Edge. So this is going to be my first Shark Edge. I still want to buy the prize bay, like the actual Shark Edge. But yeah, so we've got Shark Edge, 380, and then flat. And then we got a Dark Knight Shield, which is pretty cool, 580, and tapered. Here's the recommended combo, and it is advertising the Hell's Chain, which we do have, and I'll be unboxing in a separate video. So yeah, overall though, I like it. The color scheme works out. It's a little weird though that they put like a purple colored Beyblade instead of like a yellow or like a white or something like that. I just think like these are like 2 light colors, and then this is dark, so kind of throws that balance off a little bit, but it's all fine. We got the advertisement here for the Beyblade X app, and yeah, I'm really trying to remember what this bit is called. I completely forgot, and I do apologize. And then at the bottom we got nothing, but then at the top, I love this. This is such a nicely done top. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out what that bit is called. I'm like committed to figuring that out right now. I think it's Rush. I think that was the name, something like that. I do think it might be Rush. All right, I don't see the code for this. let me pull this out. Okay, so it comes upside down for some reason. And the code is over there. Alright, got nothing else in the box. And alright, so we've got instructions here, but let's take a look. I think that this is going to come with the same packaging, or not packaging, but the same information of the upcoming Bey as Rhino Horn came out with. I'm trying to figure this. Okay, here we go. And also, I do think that like they could have, I think they could have used a little bit less just because they're just kind of there. And I guess that these are all boosters, so no launchers for them. Let's see here. Yep. So like I said in my unboxing for Rhino Horn, this makes me think it's going to be like a balance type because of the red outline, and also makes me think it might be a bird theme, like a phoenix, given how like the edges are. So that's going to be interesting to see. Alright, and then this is just instructions for all of the Beys, which really there's no need at this point. Okay, let's get into this. Alright, who are we gonna go with? Let's go with Shark Edge first. Actually, no, we'll go with Night Shield first. Okay. So I had noticed when I was unboxing my Rhino Horn that these bits, I guess they change color, because here's tapered, right? And let's just go with tapered again, but from Hell Scythe. So as you can see, this is the color, right? But take a look at this. This is darker now as opposed to the stem. This is probably not the best example. This one though is the best example. This looks like it's blue on the camera. In person it looks green, or like a dark green. But then we take this out, and this is what I mean. So this is shocking because in person you can kind of see it, but it's not as noticeable as it is on the camera. So the fact that this is literally changing color is really, really shocking to me. Ever since Beyblade, I keep saying burst. Ever since Beyblade X came out, I always mentioned that the tips feel a little weird, and now the fact that they're changing color just a few months later is a little worrying. But I don't know. We'll keep waiting and seeing how that goes. All right, now we got the ratchet. Pretty cool. I like this color. It's not bad. It's like it's a blue purple with a hint of black. It's like a dark blue, almost purple black. I like it a lot. It works really cool, really well. All right, then we got Night Shield. I love this. The purple and the red background, that looks so cool. And the black gear chip as well, that works so well. And here's like the original. So it's been used a little bit versus brand new. I also feel like the metal on these oxidize very, very fast. So it becomes like this a lot sooner as opposed to super shiny like this. But that's fine. All right, let's move on. Cool. The color scheme for this is perfect. I love it. It works out so well. It makes me think of grape, like grape juice for some reason. But I love it. It's so cool. All right, let's set this aside. Let's go with Shark Edge next. So Yeah, I still need to get Shark Edge. I'm not planning on buying the whole random booster sets, so I do need to buy him individually, and he's a little bit expensive right now. Just Shark Edge, the prize bay one. So, but I'll get him soon. Okay, this right away is already a totally different color. This makes me worried how it's gonna look in a few months, because if these where is it? If these were mostly the same color, and then just like a few months later, like 2-3 months later, I'm worried how this is gonna be, because this you can definitely tell even with just the eye. This one not as much, but still. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting for sure. Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. It makes me think of like cyber blue in a way. That's really, really cool. I love this. This is really nice. I like this color. All right, and then here we have him, my first Shark Edge. Obviously, I will be getting the actual one soon. But he looks so cool. I love this. I wish instead of yellow that they went with just the blue that they went with over here for the gear chip and the ratchet. But this looks so cool. And again, this makes me think of like a cyber yellow, so that's really cool. It's like a cyber shark Edge. Okay. I love its design. Like, we got the gills here. I like the teeth, the fin. It just looks so cool. And then this makes me think like it's flipper kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. And then little gills as well. Yeah, it's a cute design basically. Not my favorite design, but I really, really like it. And it's also like at a weird angle. Like, the way you have to hold this, like, this fin, it really sticks out. That's really cool. So I heard that Shark Edge is the best attack type or attack layer at the current moment, or blade at the moment. But alright guys, now we have the main Beyblade, Dran Dagger, and I'm so excited for this. So this is, oh wow, this is so weird. It's so thin. So I think that this is Rush. When we first saw that the bit was gonna be called R, yeah, you can kind of see it's a different tone. I guess I just never noticed it before, but I guess it still does change colors, because this was not looking like it was blue. At least I don't remember it looking blue. I remember it looking like this dark green when I first unboxed it. But yeah, this is so thin. I'm not sure like if it will like break, but that looks really cool though. It's also a little bit rough, like when we are yeah, there's like a little bit of a lip over here. It's like very, very thin, but you can tell it's there. And then in the center, it's like really, really rough as well. Like it's just wasn't sanded or something. So that's interesting. And then we got the metal piece in there for weight. Interesting. All right. And then this part, I believe, is 480, right? 460, sorry. And okay, I was worried about this. Over here, this looks purple. And then over here, this looks blue. So the coloring is a little bit off, but here it looks blue. But where was it? There was one place where it looked purple. Actually, in person, this looks purple. In the camera, it's coming off as a little bit blue. So I was a little bit worried that this was going to be purple, but yeah, no, this is a very nice translucent blue and I love it. And just like what I said about Rhino Horn, how it had this like foggy translucent color, I'm glad that they did that for this. So, because I just love this kind of color scheme. It makes me think of like atmosphere, like fog machine, or like air, or just mist in general, and I love that. With this blue, this is perfect. I just love this color scheme so much. I definitely prefer it over how they did it here, where it's colored here and then just this little cloud part. This just brings so much more atmosphere, I think, and this is just so nice. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this Beyblade will be. And then here we have him. It's kind of heavy, but here we have him, Dran Dagger, and it's so much thinner than I thought it would be. And I love like that the gear chip is white with this blue. It makes me think of the ocean. It's so nice. Like this Beyblade just screams atmosphere. However, the blue here is definitely a different shade. So it's like the ocean going in to the beach and then like right in the middle of the ocean. So it's just so nice. I love this color scheme so much. I was gonna say like it really doesn't work too well with the white gear chip, but seeing the ratchet being this foggy white, I think it does work out pretty well. Also, Dran's sword is now looking to the left. Let's get the original one in here. So yeah, a very cool design. This makes me think of Blitz, and then this makes me think a little bit of like Pegasus with Valkyrie. As you can see, there's like a lot of scuff marks. So like, yeah, the quality of the base that they're using right now, it is a little worrying, but so far it's pretty good. But yeah, just look how much thinner Dagger is. So what's really cool about this is that this makes me think of like long scimitar kind of swords, and it's, you know, it's nice, but then this makes me think like it's a bunch of like little daggers, which fits the name of the Beyblade. However, my complaint is like, why did we go from drawn sword to drawn daggers? Wouldn't it make more sense to go from a dagger to a sword? So the naming for that was a little bit off for me. But yeah, and the fact that let's put this together first. The fact that we already got evolutions this soon is really surprising. But yeah, now seeing the Beyblade in full, this works so well. Maybe it would have been better if the bit was a different color. Like maybe white would have been good, or even yellow. Nah, I think white would have been better. Would have worked a lot smoother, but this looks so nice. So yeah, here they are side by side. Also, I feel like this is a lot smaller, not just like thin wise, but it's like Rhino Horn is tiny compared to like other Beyblades. But yeah, these look a little bit smaller too. So interesting. Let me take a look. Yeah, no, this is a lot smaller, as you can see here. And then for context, so yeah. And as you can see, so yeah, it's a little bit smaller, which is really interesting. But all right, let's just do a quick launch. It's a little bit late, so I'm not going to let it go on for too long. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. This is going to be a very interesting Beyblade, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to perform in battles. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. I already unboxed Rhino Horn. I have such a hard time saying this Beyblade's name for some reason. And I'll be unboxing Hell's Chain next. So hope you guys watch that. But with all that said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Let me know what you guys think about the new Beyblade. Do you also agree that it is a little too soon to get an evolution already? And also, I guess one thing that I wanted to say, or two things that I wanted to say, I guess this is technically the second evolution that we've had, because we had Night Shield now, and then we got Night Lance. So that's pretty cool. So I guess that this in a way is the evolution, and we got it just a month or two after this released, so that's surprising. Also, I had a theory for the longest time that the name of the blade is the second part of the name. So in this case, Drawn Sword, the name of the blade is Sword, and then the name of the avatar, the bit, would be, or not the bit, sorry, the motif would be the first name, so Drawn. So, you know, we needed a little bit more releases. I was thinking that that could have been proven with these two, because Night Shield, Night Lance, but we still needed like a new release, and I'm surprised that they did that so soon. But that kind of confirms that theory. The name of the motif is the first part, and the blade is the second part. So Drawn, and then Sword and Dagger. So that's pretty cool. I was kind of wondering how they were gonna handle the naming. So I guess it really is based off of the motif too, and that the motif is the first part of the name. I mean, that was pretty expected, but still, it's nice to have that confirmation. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the new Drawn Bay. And with all that said, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.